right, and we're back. This is episode 168 of the Taproom Podcast, and I'm your host, Mike. Got a fun one for you this week. It was my boy, Andrew Crowe, down at Howling Rabbits in McAllen, Texas. Got to record with Andrew last year. I think it was like the end of March, early April, and it was a great time then. It was a fun time now, and it's cool just, checking back in and seeing how he's doing, and the beers were great. We had a great time, and, it's always fun when you get to reconnect like that. You don't see someone for a while, and it was like, like a day hadn't gone by. It was a really great time. So I'm looking forward to you guys listening to that. World Beer Cup was just this week, or just the other day. ISM won some medals, and, so many breweries. I can't get through all of them, but it was just congrats, man. Congrats to all the breweries, that won at World Beer Cup. And then California Brewers Cup was last night. Lucky Luke won, so shout out to Herbie, Dario at Burnin, love you, brother. Shadow Grove, Common Space, Enrique from Cerveceria del Pueblo won, Arts District, Steven over at Gladiator, Boomtown, Raul at Solorio won, Eureka, and my boy, Luis of Level Up, bro. So proud of you, man. So that was awesome. So excited to see everyone that won. Especially, Luis and Dario, my boys. So, I'm so freaking proud of you guys, man. That's awesome. Let's see, what else we got this week? Playoff hockey. It's alive and well. Things are going. The Ducks won on Friday. They won 7-4, so I think they're up 2-1 in that series. Avs are up 3-0 on the Kings. Dallas is up 2-1 on the Wild. Man, I love playoff hockey, dude. It's so freaking sweet. And such a great time, man. It's like, to me, it's the best playoff out there. It's like dad and baseball. It's always good. But it's a lot going on. I'm at my sister's. This is going to be a quick intro. Got to get out there, start drinking, baby. Got to have a couple brewskis. Oh, yeah. And let's see, is there anything else we got? Let's see here. Oh, yeah, there are some new t-shirts available. My brother Jake at Wild Riley Design on Instagram designed a new t-shirt for me. It's really cool, so you can check that out. The link's in the bio. The bio. It's taproompodcast.dashery.com. Man, I love the new shirt. And then there's also a California one. It was just a little design I did. Just, paying homage to California. There's also a new Find Your Beer t-shirt and also a Summer's Coming t-shirt. So there's all new stuff on there. There's also, what else we got that I wanted to mention? Just got in, and I know I talked about it last week, those influx of downloads from these different countries, and even just recently with Japan. I always get downloads in Japan, but the way it shot up, it was just this week, I was like, wow, cool, man. I appreciate it. And if you guys are listening, if you guys are following on Instagram, man, hit me up. It'd be cool to, say what's up. I mean, I'm always down to have a conversation. So thank you. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to be in San Antonio next week. I was trying to get a brewery to come on. Don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I am going to be recording with Spindle Tap Brewery down in Houston, because I will be in San Antonio for 2 days and then Houston for 2 days. Also working on Other Brother Beer, because in a few weeks I'm going to be in Monterey. Trying to get Alvarado too, maybe. Fingers crossed. If anybody's from Alvarado's listening, send you a DM. Also send an email. If you want to respond, that'd be sweet. Would love to have you guys on and hear your guys' story. So, yeah, I got some stuff lined up. Looking forward to it. And yeah, I think that's all I got. If you guys have ever thought about starting a podcast, I use Podbean. And Podbean, just gives you all the analytics and all the tools you need to start your own show. And if you've ever thought about it, just do it, man. You got to just try, but you got to make sure your heart's in it. I mean, you got to be able to do that. There's nothing in life, man, where you think oh man, maybe I should have just tried it. You got to do it, man. That's what Find Your Beer is all about. So if you decided to use Podbean, and if you decided to start a show in general, and you decided to use Podbean, I highly recommend it. And you can use the link, and it actually helps support the show. It's podbean.com/taproompod. That's podbean.com/taproompod, and you get your first month free. So there you go. Give it a whirlski. Another way you can support the show also is if you go ahead and you can leave a rating, whether it's on Apple or Spotify or anything, whatever you're listening on. And on Apple, you can actually leave a review. I mean, that would be sweet. That's always helpful. It gets, like I said, it gets more eyeballs on the pod and gets hopefully more people out to craft breweries. So, all right, I'm going to shut up now. I hope you guys enjoy the interview with Andrew. I should thank you, brother, again for letting me come down there and hang out with you and have some beers. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Cheers. All right, guys. We're back in the tap room, and I'm your host, Mike. And I have a very special returning guest on the show today. I have Andrew Crowe of Howling Rabbits Beer Works out in McAllen. How's it going, brother?
How's it going? Doing well. How are you doing?
Doing good, man. Just got off the plane, came down to have some beers with you, man.
There's worse places to have some beer.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Let's see. So we're starting off with the blonde.
Mm-hmm. Nice, light.
Oh, yeah.
Drinking Kolsch.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
That's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That
nice
is
and
really,
a little
really
grassy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I like that.
Oh, it's right up my alley, bro. So, I wanted to ask you, because I know we've been messaging each other back and forth a little bit for the last couple of weeks. Or last couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. How's it been last year, man?
We've been good. We've been very busy keeping up with fun new beer trends and just trying to get our footprint out a little bit bigger and just have some fun. You know, it's been good. Life's been good to us.
Yeah. And when was the anniversary again?
That's actually end of April.
Okay.
So we'll be hitting that up here pretty soon. We'll be making a big barley wine for that one.
Okay. Because I remember we recorded around this to the same time last year, but it was, you said you were doing like so many, like it was called So Many Bunnies or like what
Rabbits
was
in a Trench Coat.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. That's our IPA series. So we always have that one on tap. We are on, I just put 27 rabbits in a tank.
Okay.
On Thursday. So that'll be ready in a couple weeks or so.
Yeah. I was trying to remember. I was like, dang it. Because I didn't want to go back to listen to the episode because I was like, I want to just remember because I always say I have a really good memory, but I remembered part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Rabbits in a Trench Coat. That's our IPA series. That's actually the next beer we'll be drinking.
Oh, awesome. So. Sweet. And for the Kolsch, when did you tap this bad boy?
I think we've been flying through that beer. I think that's a week-old batch, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super fresh.
Yeah. My 10-barrel batches are now, they went from lasting me about a month and a half to about 2.5, 3 weeks. So I'm just turning and burning constantly. So drain it. I'm actually going to be filling it tomorrow and Tuesday.
It's a good problem to have, brother.
It is. Yeah. It's a good problem.
Yeah. And even over here, how's everything been going on the restaurant side? It looks like you guys are always packed when I see everything you guys post on Instagram.
Yeah. Honestly, the sports and the kitchen really helps us a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, having a full bar is always nice, but the kitchen brings in a lot of people. And our food's really good.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not to toot our own horn or anything, but like it's honestly really good.
No, for sure. And we're back at DeLorean's recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love this place. We had to sit at the Mallrats table again.
Mm-hmm. The prince staring at us. You know?
Oh, yeah. And then a little Breakfast Club action. Oh, yeah. It's a Molly Ringwald. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I wanted to ask you, did you guys submit anything for GABF last year?
Not GABF. This year we participated in the Texas Craft Beer Guild.
Oh, nice.
Festival.
How was that?
Up in Austin. It was pretty fun. It was really neat. That was, I think, 3-4 weeks ago.
Okay.
So it was really interesting seeing a lot of the very accurate statistics and graphs and stuff for the beer industry as a whole. There was one panel that was just like debunking beer myths.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I need to go sit in on this one. And, one of the big myths was like that Gen Z isn't drinking.
Yeah.
And apparently it's because they're underage.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to be drinking.
Oh, yeah.
So it skews the graph quite a bit.
Yeah.
But it was really neat. It was a really informative festival.
That's awesome. What'd you guys submit?
We submitted our IPA, which was the largest category.
Okay.
But Pint House Pizza runs away with that one pretty much every year.
Gotcha.
They make the best IPAs I've had in Texas by far. And
okay.
Probably my favorite IPAs just in general.
All right.
Pint House. Awesome. We did that one. We submitted our coconut porter. We submitted our guava sour. And we submitted the red, the Dusseldorf-style Alt beer.
Okay. And we had that one last time. I remember the Dusseldorf. Okay.
Yeah. That one's one of my favorite beers.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, didn't win anything this year. We got some really nice feedback and stuff like that. It's always interesting reading the judges' notes.
Oh,
One judge would be like, this is the best beer I've ever had in my life. And the next person's like, could use more guava. And it's like, I don't know how much more guava I can shove into this beer, man.
Yeah.
But,
dude, and I wanted to ask you that too. Like, what's it like getting that feedback? Or like, is there feedback that maybe like you remember specifically that like, you're like, yeah, maybe I need to run with this, or like, maybe you didn't agree with?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Feedback and judges are often so subjective. In the same beer submission, I'll get one judge say like, it needs more hops. And then the next judge is like, too much hops. So it's like, what beer are y'all tasting? Because y'all drank the same beer.
Yeah.
So, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. Occasionally, and it's the main reason I enjoy competing in these kind of competitions is you'll get constructive feedback like, hey, look at your pitch rate for yeast and stuff like that, or like, look at this. And it's like, okay, like that's actual constructive criticism and like I can actually use as opposed to like more hop. But yeah, I do enjoy those competitions, and it's also fun being around the industry and just seeing what everybody else is kind of doing and comparing notes. Like, oh, what are you guys doing? Like, oh, that's interesting. Okay, I might use some of that. Or
there you go.
Yeah.
Where was it this year?
This year it was in Austin.
Okay. How far north? I mean, I'm sure it's far.
But. It is about a 5-hour drive north of here.
Okay,
it's not too bad.
Not bad, and that's cool though. I mean, you get to anytime you get like a bunch of brewers together, it's like a family reunion anyway. You get to hang out with your buddies, drink
giant party.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were hop vendors there and just all sorts of vendors and everything. It was really cool too. Getting to smell some hops that are new and experimental.
Yeah, was there anything that you like smelled or like saw and specifically that you're like, dang, I really want to get into that?
Yeah, there was a couple that I think we have to wait until 2027 to actually be able to get our hands on. Yeah, there was like experimental hop 1831 or something like that. Most of the time, hops kind of fall in a tropical fruit, you know, bandwidth, if you will. And then this one straight up tasted like watermelon. Really? It was like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, but not diabetically sweet and like natural hop aroma. It was so impressive.
Wow.
And Pint House actually had one of that hop in a beer already, and it was phenomenal. And I was like, well, I need to get my hand on that.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
That's awesome. That's so cool. And where is Pint House?
They're out of Boston.
Okay. Yeah, I've been wanting to go there because I had potentially thought about moving there, but I don't know. Like it's hard to walk away from all the beer in California.
There are worse places to move to in the state of Texas for beer. But yeah, man, Pint House, it's really fun to look at their beer board, and it's like 90% IPAs. And it's like, how can you survive like that? And then you try every single one of them. You're like, that's a phenomenal beer.
Yeah, you're like, that's how.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Yeah, they make really good stuff.
Yeah. Have you seen any like, I guess especially at Howling, like have you seen like the IPA like kind of the IPAs tick up like in consumption, or have you like what are you kind of seeing there?
Yeah, definitely a big uptick in consumption there. When we first started, a batch of IPA was lasting me maybe a month and a half to 2 months at most. Now I'm sitting, if an IPA makes it 3 weeks, I'm a happy camper. Everything is super fresh. I think I've transferred this batch 3 weeks ago, and the next batch is pretty much ready to go, like I said, in about a week.
Dang.
So, yeah, it's been flying. It's been good.
Burning.
We even made a milkshake berry IPA, which would be this last one here. A very good IPA.
I love it.
That one's been moving really fast too. So it kind of makes me happy and makes me excited for this big American barley wine we're going to be putting out for anniversary.
Okay. I can only imagine what the ABV is going to to be on that bad boy.
Aiming for 11.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Too crazy,
not too bad.
But, you know.
I was thinking you were going to say like 14, 15.
No. Once you get to that point, it's like cognac.
Yeah, it's liquor.
Get a little too sweet.
Yeah. No, definitely, man. But what are some other beers maybe you brewed throughout the year since the last time we spoke that you've been excited about?
Let's see. We've been doing the coconut porter, man. It's honestly one of my favorite beers to make. Anytime I get to play with the flamethrower, it's just a great day at work.
I know. Yeah, I remember. I was like, I remember you said you were going to try to look for a video, but you couldn't find one of you with the flamethrower.
Yeah, I've got one of my coworker playing with the flyer, and it's just cool, man. It's a fun beer. The entire brew house smells like brownies and coconut, you know. So we've been playing with that recipe a little bit, trying to make it a little less roasty and a little more coconut forward. And I think we've accomplished that in this last batch of it. So I'm pretty excited.
Awesome.
Doing that one. We've got a fun oatmeal stout coming out here in about a week. We're going to do a few different variants on that one. So I've got some of it sitting on some peanuts. So we'll do a peanut butter variant. We'll do a French toast variant. We'll do a Irish coffee variant.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we'll do what's the other one? Oh, Mexican chocolate.
Oh,
so cinnamon and nice, rich chocolate. Man, very excited.
Dude, we might have talked about it before, but the Samuel Smith oatmeal stout was probably like easily one of my go-tos as like when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
That's still good.
Yeah.
It's still good.
And it's consistent. I love that about that beer. You know, that's when I was growing up, I didn't like coffee or anything like that. Right. And drinking those big stouts and those big sweet stouts, like, oh, maybe I do like coffee.
Yeah, maybe it is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. No, but that's great, man. I'm excited to, to catch up with you and be able to hear that. I mean, glad you guys seems like you guys are thriving right now, so I'm stoked.
Yeah, we're doing great. Honestly, I have no complaints. Maybe I'm a little too busy, but beyond that, it's fun. My brew partner and I are brewing at least 2-3 times a week.
Okay.
So, we're staying real busy.
I love it, man. Well, I'm going to polish this bad boy off and then we'll jump into that IPA. Oh, man. So, describe this one to me.
So this is our 26 Rabbits in a Trench Coat. This one is heavy on Citra and Amarillo hops.
Okay.
Ooh. So it is nice and tropical forward. It still has a little bit of that West Coast crystal malt kind of sweetness bite.
Okay.
But it's still very light and juicy. We try not to do a lot of the bittering hops. So we like to call it a Gulf Coast IPA.
Okay.
But it's our own little take. It's nice, light, and juicy.
I love it.
While being 6.5%.
There it is. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. That'll get you there.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's like velvety smooth, too, on the back end.
And that's the thing. I don't want it to sit on the palate. I don't want it, don't you feel like you have to brush your teeth after it, right?
Yeah. Just throwing IBUs in there just to throw IBUs in there.
Make things tasty. And that was the big problem with IPAs. Like when I first started getting into craft beer, 21, IPAs back then were like, how many hops can we shove into this beer and make it just as abrasive as possible? I'm like, yeah. It was like, while that was fun, and I'm sure people learned a lot from that.
Yeah.
It turned people off to the style, especially down here. Down here, I told people we have an IPA and they're like, I don't like bitter. I'm like, this isn't bitter. Yes, it is. I'm like, try it. And they're like, oh, this is actually really good. But getting them to overcome that preconceived notion they have is so difficult sometimes.
Oh, dude, for sure. Like IPAs, like there's so often you'll see someone going to brew like, oh, what do you have on tap? And they'll be like, oh, we have these IPAs. And like, I'm not an IPA person, or I'm like, But if they would just try them, because maybe they just assume that everything's bitter.
Yeah.
But even like an ESB, just because of the name, just the name will freak people out. They'll be like, oh no, it's got to be bitter, and it's not at all. It's like 3.5% probably.
When I would teach the beer school at World of Beer, I used to say ESB stands for extra special bitter, but I like to call it extra special boring.
Yeah.
There's not too much going on there. It's just a very middle of the road beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not going to offend anybody.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah.
And that's even just talking about that and like the IPA, I guess the evolution of the IPA, like through the years, like when it comes to guidelines and like how like trying something new compared to like what, like, oh, you got to stick to the style or stuff like that. What's that like? How do you feel like that? Well, what does that mean to you?
So I like to look at the BJCP guidelines when I'm developing a recipe as more of a rough rubric, kind of like, okay, I needed, in order to be considered this, I still need to hit these, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But A, B, and C I can play with. It gives me a rough place to start, and then I can go crazy from there. Yeah. And that's honestly the best way to look at guidelines. Like, they're suggestions. And suggestions are there for a reason. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I want to make a decision for myself and have some fun.
Yeah. And that's when you can make something new and something fresh. Like I think it was June of last year, I was at in a LA Independent Beer Fest. And I was talking to my buddy Rob, who's a brewer at LA Ale Works. And he was like, dude, you got to come down to the tent later. And I meant to. I just was a little inebriated. I had a few too many at the beer fest. But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, we're working on a West Coast hef. And I was like,
okay.
What? Like, my mind was just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
I'm trying to comprehend what that would be.
Yeah, what that could be like. But man, I love it when like, it's brewers, like they always want to try to make something new. And because you never know what the next trend could be. Because once somebody makes it, and if it hits, somebody like the dominoes are going to fall.
Oh yeah, it's like the cold lagers or
the cold IPAs.
Yeah. Like that was a massive trend for a little bit. And I was like, oh, maybe we kind of pull back on this. Yeah, and it like slowly comes back. And it's fun. But yeah, trying to be on that cutting edge is where you always want to be. It's also just fun to experiment, and like push the boundaries. And you cook chicken 500 times a day. You eventually want to make a steak.
Exactly.
It's fun that way. I don't know. I think that keeps it interesting for us as brewers. It makes it exciting to go to work, and be like, all right, let's see what I can do here. And I don't know. Next thing you know, we're going to see chocolate and IPAs or something like that, right?
I know. I hope not. Yeah. but you never know.
If it's done well.
That's the thing. Like even just like, I know we've talked about this before, but like the gateway beer kind of thing, like sometimes people are like, yeah, I don't like IPAs, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. But then it's like, if they find the one for them, it's,
there's a beer flavor for everybody.
Yeah.
Just like there's an ice cream flavor for everybody. You just got to find it.
Yeah. So I say, find your beer. So I have a newer segment since the last time we've been on called the 4-pack.
Okay.
So 4 questions. What's one beer that lately that hasn't left your fridge?
I was able to get my hands on a 4-pack of electric jellyfish from Pine House.
Okay.
And I've been kind of slow burning that one, to be honest. I do like to joke around that I don't drink at home because I only drink at work. And I'm not much of a big drinker. But honestly, those real big, pillowy, juicy IPAs, those big, hazy IPAs, I've been enjoying them.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to stay away from like the big, sweet milkshake ones.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice, bright, tasty hot IPA. Just that's what I've been going for lately.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. And especially like, I've been drinking more hazies lately too, but like, I've been liking like the hazy pale ales instead of the hazy IPAs. But then they've been, when you can find them. But I mean, when I do, like, it's usually like Green Cheek or something like that. So it's usually really good. But yeah, just trying to I found myself getting away from that a couple years ago. Now I'm like kind of creeping back in and drinking some more hazies.
Yeah. I mean, that's how my beer palate goes for the most part. There's times where I'm like, I never want to taste another barrel-aged stout ever again.
Yeah.
And then there's sometimes like, you know what I really would love right now? A big old, was it Triple Dragon's Milk?
Yeah.
That was one triple stout I had recently that was actually phenomenal.
Okay.
Like, surprisingly.
Wasn't super boozy or anything?
It was, but it wasn't.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like it was, I want to say 14.5%.
Dang.
But it went down like an 8.5%. Like it was so mocha forward. It was delicious, man. Like I finished that 12-ounce bottle and was like,
dang.
I wish I had another.
I will have another, sir.
Yeah.
No, I love that, man. Next question, the 4-pack is, if you weren't in beer, what would you be doing? And it could be a professional Warhammer player.
Oh, man. Professional Dungeons and Dragons DM.
Oh, there you go.
That would be, that'd be a dream come true, to be honest.
Yeah.
That or like working at a Renaissance fair or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Love that.
That 100%.
Another one. So, I mean, I think I might know the answer to this one, but you get to collab with any brewery in the world. Who is it and what would you make?
Well, Pine House.
Yeah, that's I assume.
I'd love to be able to make an IPA with them and just see their process and all the weird little things they do to make the beer perfect like they do. But yeah, them, the last brewery I worked up in Colorado, GCB, I'd love to be able to go back up there and do another collaboration with them.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Oh, yeah.
And I still keep in touch with their head brewer quite a bit. And so we're always texting like, oh, look at this new product I found. Like, oh, look at this new product I found. And like, it's pretty neat. I don't know. I like that guy a lot. Let's see them. Yeah. Those would be my top 2, probably.
Okay.
We will be doing a collaboration with Pluton over in Brownsville here pretty soon.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited about that one. We did a black IPA with them last year for our anniversary. That was fun and something different. So, yeah, I think this year we might do a Scotch ale or something like that.
All right. Dude, that's one style I've been trying to like, I mean, I've tried it. I've tried multiple, but that's one style I just can't get into.
Too sweet for you or?
Maybe it's like the boozy part. Like, yeah, it was just kind of because I grew up drinking like rye whiskey with my dad. So when I've tried Scotch before, I like thinking like, oh, it's going to be exactly the same. And it's not.
So smoky and or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, and I couldn't get into it.
Yeah. Scotch ales are normally, you caramelize those sugars really well. So it's like an overly caramelized red, if you will.
Yeah.
Then you bring it up to that ABV. Oh,
yeah. But maybe I just haven't found the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Could happen. So.
Yeah. I think it was Old Chub by Oscar Blues.
Okay.
Is a really good example of that if you ever get it.
Yeah.
They still make that beer even.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure maybe. If they do, I'll have to try to snag one. Next question is, we might know this one too, but what's a guilty pleasure you secretly or not so secretly love?
Miniature painting. Yeah. That's what I've been doing a lot of.
Yeah.
That's my little Zen activity at home. Just kind of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you have to do you use like a magnifying glass or like, how do you like?
When I was first starting out, I got a lamp magnifying glass combo. I got like the ones for your face and everything. And honestly, at this point, I was just kind of holding it close to my face and just slow movements. Yeah. Trying to like anchor myself on tables and stuff. But yeah, I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to, just relax.
No, it's great though, man. You're doing something you love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I always try to don't have steady hands. So I've never really thought about just trying to anchor my hands on something, or on my arms anyway, or elbows, I mean. But yeah, I would feel like I'd be like, because I always say I'm like Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan when he's like trying to grab the dirt.
Super shaky. Yeah. Yeah, there's other little tools as well. Like there's this metal base with the ball and handle coming out of it that you can kind of hold, and it just stability stuff.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of tools, and just been neat. Trying to find all the random things that make my life easier.
Oh yeah. It's cool when you can kind of go down that rabbit hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was probably started off as just a little thing, and then it was just exploded with your love for it anyway.
I should buy a 3D printer. All sorts of stuff like that. So,
what are some of your favorite ones that you made?
Oh,
and what are their names? I'm sure you've given them names.
Yeah. So there's I play a lot of Warhammer, but there's also this other one called Trench Crusade.
Okay.
It's like World War I trench warfare, but demons and hell are on Earth.
Oh, all right.
And that one's really fun. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
So I've got an army of, the Cult of the Black Grail. It's fun body horror stuff, zombies and grotesque looking things. It's really fun to paint.
Yeah, I love it.
Gore and
yeah,
it's fun.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, my brother made a game a long time ago. It was called Beer Quest. But we were my brother's like, oh, let's paint the things, because my brother designed the board and did all that stuff.
Oh wow!
But he couldn't neither one of us have steady hands, so we didn't paint the miniatures. We just went to some D&D shop and bought some little miniatures.
Okay,
mine was, I called him because I love Dash Rendar from the Shadows of the Empire. Mm-hmm. So I called him Dash Starkiller, because I was kind of going with this.
Okay,
yeah, that thing too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was it was always fun. We ended up pretty drunk.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But it's always a good time.
That's awesome. I'd love to do that. I've got a D&D group going right now that I do every other week, and we kind of meet together and just have fun. Do it over the internet. Everyone's kind of all over the U.S., so it's kind of fun to get the boys together and just kind of sit down and shoot the shit for 2 hours,
Not trying, you could always say no. But I mean, if you ever have an open, just to try, I'd love to play. That'd be fun.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. We just use a website called Roll20.
Okay.
It's a free website for you guys.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So, I'm in. Next one I wanted to ask you about, is, not really ask you, because I mean, RIP to 5x5 first. Mm-hmm. So I was really hoping I could record with them. Then I heard what was going on, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
But it's always sad to see some of your buddies, go and stuff like that. But have there been any other newer breweries opening lately?
Not really in the area.
Yeah.
The Valley is a very underserved beer place. We don't have a lot of breweries. We don't. Mm-hmm. The distributors could be better down here in terms of getting fresh product down and stuff like that. But there has been a lot of talk about people trying to buy out, 5x5 and start their own brewery there. And there's places in Harlingen we're thinking about starting, but nothing's been more than an idea yet.
Okay.
But so far it's just us, Pluton, and Brownsville, and then the South Padre Island Brewing Company there on the island. They've been there for forever. I think since the 90s.
Oh, nice.
But they're just a really small, only in-house little brewery.
Okay. How far is Brownsville?
Brownsville is about an hour from here. So if you're heading down to the South Padre, instead of turning left, just keep going straight.
Gotcha. Yeah, because that's where I flew into, is Harlingen.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you were basically halfway between here and Brownsville.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Now. All right. Yeah, I'm always, just if there was another local place, maybe next time I fly into Harlingen, I could go over there and check them out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd set that up. Plutons, they're good people. They were there last night at the beer festival with us and everything. So it's always fun to go over and hand them a pint of beer and get a pint of beer back. Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Love that, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's something you maybe a current obsession you have right now within the industry, maybe a technique or a specific hop or style?
I've been getting really into terpenes for IPAs.
Okay.
Using hop extracts, if you will. Being able to, so basically for every 10 pounds of hops I dry hop with, I lose about a quarter of a barrel of beer because it expands and eats up beer, et cetera, et cetera. By adding in these extracts, they're all natural and they just add all of the aroma without eating up any of my beer.
Mm-hmm.
So they are while expensive substitute, they're a really great one-to-one substitute.
Yeah.
And I've been really enjoying those and just being able to try all these weird, crazy hops that are normally really expensive.
Yeah.
But they're kind of a consistent price on this extracts website.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying that. I just got another like $700 worth of terpenes. So
there you go.
For the next few batches of beer. I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay.
Got some Galaxy and some Amarillo.
Oh, nice. Can't go wrong with that, man. I don't think I had this on there. Oh no, I did. So we'll talk about this. If you had an unlimited budget, what would you make?
Oh, man.
And what hops would you use?
I'd be using all the Australian hops, all those New Zealand hops, man.
Okay.
They're my favorites. Those big, juicy stone fruit hops. That's what I would be doing.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be shoving as much Galaxy and all that fun stuff into the beer. Yeah, that stuff's just, $20 to $25 a pound compared to $8 to $13 a pound for some of this other stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's wild how expensive it gets.
Yeah. And then, the other thing about Australian hops is, was it 3 years ago, they were having all those wildfires and stuff. And so there were no hops. Hops were very expensive from there. And they also wasn't the best year for them, because everything's so dry. And so getting good hops is sometimes a struggle. But those, I love those Australian hops, those New Zealand hops.
So good. Like Rawaka and all them. It's like, I wish, just give me all that beer.
Exactly.
It's so good.
Yeah, I got a bag of Rawaka. We've been kind of slow burning occasionally, and like every other IPA batch. Just just try to make it last as long as possible.
Oh, dude, even like that. You mentioned the extracts. Some of those, I was recording at a brewery called Mars, maybe about an hour away from me, but they were they had just got back from GABF, and it was just like a little dropper, and they'd put like their normal light beer, like a light lager, and one little drop in there, and you would have thought you were drinking, like a hoppy pills or something like that.
Yeah, that stuff's really neat,
dude. It was wild. I was like, it's like the wizardry behind that is
that's where the chemistry comes in.
Yeah.
Oh, people are doing science here. Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's crazy, man. Next one is called situational beers.
Okay.
So you get to pick one of and you can always add one too if it's not on the list. Say it's your favorite. You got pool beer, shower beer, golf course beer, concert beer, airport beer. Which one do you think is best?
In that list, shower beer, but I would say you're missing beach beer.
Yeah. Beach beer was supposed to be on there. I was going to add pool because pool beer was on there. Okay. So I was going to say pool or beach beer.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, shower beer, and then immediately after that, beach beer.
Okay. Like that. Wow. What do you think it's an underrated style of beer? Like, what do you think is the most underrated style of beer or doesn't get enough credit?
Brown ales.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
There was a brewery I used to work up in Denver called Oasis.
Okay.
And there was an Egyptian themed brewery. So that was one really cool. But they had a King Tut brown ale. And that beer was the reason I started working there. That beer was phenomenal.
Okay.
So,
and say Oasis not there anymore?
No, they're not there anymore.
Man.
It was a really neat building. They took over like an old 1930s church.
Oh, okay.
Kitted it out and were able to fit a whole ass brewery in there. It was pretty neat.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I'll be in Denver on April 9th.
Okay.
And I'm going out there to go visit my niece. Well, also going to go see the Avalanche play, but then I'm also going to we're going to record a beer shot. So I'm like,
oh, nice.
Dude,
okay.
I'm so excited.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's like a white whale for me.
And if you get a chance, head to Golden.
Yo, I want to
go to GCB. You'll taste a lot of the same stuff you tasted here.
Okay.
That's where I learned everything, really.
Yeah.
Then go to Cannonball Creek.
Okay.
Cannonball Creek is a brewery that makes beer to win medals.
Yeah.
And they're
Cannonball Creek.
Phenomenal at it.
And that's in Golden as well? Okay.
That'll be like a 3-minute drive from GCB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do the Coors tour. I want to do obviously do beer shot, but I'm going to try to knock out most of the Denver stuff on Thursday because then I have to family time.
Of course.
Yeah.
The reason you're going there, right?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it'd be fun. So, okay. So I'm going to have to write it down. So GCB, Cannonball Creek. Okay. I'm already going to beer shot. And then I definitely got to go to Golden.
Yeah. The Golden's cool. And then if you get some food, go to the Sherpa House in Golden.
The Sherpa House? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to start making notes.
Yeah. Sherpa House is phenomenal Nepalese food. When I was working at GCB, we had a sister brewery in Nepal, and we would send them recipes and occasional ingredients that they couldn't get in Nepal and stuff like that. But they then have a satellite restaurant in Golden.
That's fucking
where they make phenomenal beer. The guy who owns that place, Lakpa, is a actual Sherpa. He's been to Everest, I want to say like 7 times, like the summit of Everest 7 times. Crazy guy. Dude. Really fun guy to talk to. Crazy stories, but amazing food. You can go get yak stew.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
It's cool stuff.
I'll have to give it a whirl. All right. That's now I'm like, my mind's just like I'm thinking about that, but I wrote it all down, so we're good. Next one is the taproom tunes. What are you listening to late? Like, have you been listening to anything lately like that you've been like
Honestly, been doing a lot of audiobooks lately, but still a lot of Easy Band. I really enjoy them.
Yeah.
I know this is going to sound horrible, but there's a channel on YouTube that's making like AI music, but it's like an actual audio engineer. Who uses AI to like do the rest of the band, but then it's singing himself.
Gotcha.
And that stuff is phenomenal. That is like what my soul has always wanted, because it's soul funk music covers.
Yeah.
And they're taking things like Holy Diver and making it soul and funk. I'm like, oh, it hits in many places. That's
cool.
I've been jamming out to that a little too hard.
Have you been playing it all or anything?
Yeah, I've been able to play a little bit. We've been playing a lot in Brownsville. The singer for my band lives over there. And
shout out the band again.
Yeah, Landlocked Pirates.
There it is.
So but it's been fun. Yeah, getting to play a little bit more. We've been playing about once a month now.
Okay,
so it's nice. It's nice to get out and make some noise. You know.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. And for the audiobooks, what have you been listening to for that?
Oh, a little bit of everything there, to be honest. Been diving into the Warhammer audiobooks. Honestly, those are entertaining as all heck. Been doing some of the Aaron Mahnke books. He does like the lore podcasts and Cabinet of Curiosity.
Oh, nice.
Those are fun. I like stories.
Yeah.
So anybody that can keep me entertained with stories, when I was a bartender, I was like, you tell me fun stories, I'll keep buying you beer. Like, keep me entertained. This goes well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just things like that. Things that keep me occupied.
Okay. I mean, if you ever get a chance to, like, no pressure if you don't want to listen to it, but there's the book that I read recently, because I watched the movie on Prime, and then I was like, I want to read the book. And the book's not completely different, but there's the heart of what they were trying to say is still there, but it's called The Tender Bar.
Tender Bar. Okay.
Yeah. And it's like all about this kid essentially growing up in a bar and then eventually, just like going off and becoming a writer. But it's really a phenomenal story.
Okay. I can get behind that. Tender Bar.
Yeah. And the movie that they made was like Ben Affleck was like the bartender essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I can get behind that. All right, I'll check that out.
There it is. Next segment is called the Six Pack. So these are rapid fire questions.
Oh,
yeah. So lager or IPA?
Lager.
Okay. Hazy or West Coast?
Hazy.
Music or sports at a brewery?
Music.
Yeah,
100%.
I think we know the answer to this one. But favorite brewery outside of Howling Rabbits?
Pine House.
There it is. Favorite drunk food?
Ooh, chicken tenders, man. I'm a sucker for chicken tenders.
You can't go wrong. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Last one is, if your personality was a beer style, what would it be?
A fun oatmeal stout.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Like that?
Yeah.
Now, we're about to have this. What beer are we having next?
So this is the Very Good Milkshake IPA.
Okay.
So this is a IPA with 330 pounds of berries.
Holy shit.
Raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries.
Dang.
And then it has marshmallow fluff and Mexican vanilla.
Okay.
So it's a lot going on in the
All
beer.
Right. Yeah, let's give it a whirl. I was pleasantly surprised.
That marshmallow fluff really kind of rounds it out.
Yeah.
Prevents it from being too sweet.
Yeah. Like, it's the berry, but then it's like, you think it's going to be all berries, and then, the fluff comes in.
And then that Mexican vanilla finish.
Yeah.
Just kind of sits on the tongue.
That's super unique, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I've ever had anything like that.
Yeah. One of the things someone told me a long time ago at World of Beer was that a beer should have a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yeah.
I try to incorporate that philosophy into every single beer we brew. So this one's all berries, fluff, and then vanilla.
There it is.
Try to keep that wave going.
No, it's great, man. This is, be proud of that one, because I'll be proud of all of them. But I mean, like, that was just, like I said, it was so unique. I've never tried anything like that before.
Great. Yeah.
What's the ABV on that bad boy?
I think this one was 7.4.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
Yeah.
We made this a couple months back, but yeah. It's,
okay.
Yeah. we wanted to get a little bit big. Anything over 7%, we have to get approved by the governments.
That's right. I remember you telling me. Yeah,
so
to be able to
keep them right under the
there you go.
6.8 to 6.9% range.
There it is. And even then, for like, because I know you got. It seems like they give you so much. And I know we talked about this before, but like just the creative freedom that you have, and they let you run wild. I mean, I'm sure that's like so like easy, like easing your mind. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It's freeing
to be able. That's the better word. Yeah.
The only real stipulation I have with any of the beers that I make is that it has to sell.
Oh, for sure.
So, I can't do anything too crazy. Like I would love to make like a mojito sour or something like that, but I know only a handful of people will order that.
Yeah.
So wouldn't make something like that. But, if I can get it to appeal to a wide enough range of people, honestly, I have free reign to do whatever I want.
Oh, that's awesome. Great. That's the fun. That's the best part. If you can have that creative freedom to be able to do that and just, let your freak flag fly. I think I'm trying to remember what movie that's from.
I don't know if that's from, but I've heard it.
Yeah, it's gonna bug me. It'll be all right. Wanted to ask you as well. Actually, let's. What's the most unique beer that maybe you've submitted in a competition before?
Honestly, this Guava Sour. That is one thing that I feel that I've had a lot of sours. I've never had one quite like mine. That makes any sense?
Yeah.
Right? Would you agree?
Yeah.
So that's probably the most unique and out there beer that like I'm incredibly proud of. That one is, I think, juicy. Like that, it just appeals to a lot of people. People are like, sours, man. I'm like, no, try this. I'm like, oh wow, this is really good. I'm like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm really proud of. I like that beer a lot.
That's great, man. And as you should be. I mean, you know me. The only thing is with the guava thing. I will try it.
Okay.
I will try it. I just won't ever really order a pint. If I like it, then I'll order a pint.
I got you.
Yeah. Next one is if you could have a pint with any historical figure, celebrity, sports figure ever, alive or dead, who are you having a pint with?
David Gilmour, the guitar player for Pink Floyd.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, is that Happy's dad? I'm just kidding.
David Gilmour, he is, in my opinion, one of the best guitar players that's ever lived.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to just listen to his stories of, the Pink Floyd's heydays. And that'd be my perfect pint.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And Pink Floyd's great. I would always my uncle would listen to him or my stepdad or they would always listen to Pink Floyd, but I never knew who the other, who the players were or anything like that. But not the players, but the musicians. Yeah.
David Gilmour's he does a lot of the singing and he also does a lot of the lead guitarist.
Okay.
So
love that. All right. Next one could be difficult, but your Mount Rushmore of breweries, but then also Mount Rushmore of styles.
Ooh. Mount Rushmore of breweries. So, let's see. Avery, I'd have to put up there.
Oh, yeah. That's, I think you've probably been the first person to ever say Avery, but now that I hear that, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. It's solid.
Yeah, they're the ones that kind of got me into weird styles of craft beer.
Yeah.
I remember working at the Ale House and being like, Maharaja, I'll try an Imperial IPA.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's this? Or
there you go.
Kaiser Imperial Oktoberfest. Like that was one of my favorite beers for a really long time.
Yeah. I love that.
Let's see. Avery, I'd put up there. Let's see. Avery, a Pint House, I would definitely put up there. Comrade in Denver.
Okay.
They make phenomenal IPAs. Then, let's see. Great Divide. Once again, Yeti is one of those, that beer got me into beer.
Okay.
How many presidents are on Mount Rushmore?
4.
4? Okay,
yeah.
That was 4.
There you go.
Yeah. And then in terms of styles, my favorite styles, hazy IPA, I would definitely put on that mountain.
Okay.
A good Scotch ale or like a good alt beer.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of half two-face that one, right?
I'm with it.
A good Czech Pilsner.
Oh, yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Oh, definitely.
And then a Belgian quad.
Okay.
That kind of hits the big, dark, raisiny flavors that I love.
Yeah. Dude, I've tried so many times with Belgians, but then there's times I'm sometimes they're really good. I really like them, and then other times it's just kind of hit or miss for me. But it's just not my go-to style.
I get that.
Either.
The older I get, the less I enjoy very floral beers.
Yeah.
And, lighter Belgian beers tend to be extremely floral.
So,
can't do wit beers anymore. Can't really do a lot of like tripels. But you put a good quad in front of me.
Okay.
And those floral notes go from flowers and stuff to like those dark raisins.
Yeah.
That's when I'm a big fan of those. Doubles and quads.
Okay.
All about those.
Yeah. How do you feel about wild ales?
I can appreciate them, and I do enjoy the good ones that I do have on the occasion, but I feel Brettanomyces, that wild yeast, is just so overbearing.
Oh, for sure.
It's hard to have balance when you have Brett yeast in there. And it's also one of the few things in this entire world that gives me heartburn.
Okay.
With just Brettanomyces, like it is such a weird thing. But I have like a full pint of a Brett beer, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to burp and not feel comfortable anymore. Like, yay. Yeah, I've done some fun ones. We did a collaboration at GCB with Odyssey Brewing.
Okay.
And we made a wild sour IPA.
Oh, all right.
And like, we were able to balance that well enough that the very sharp Brett bite was kind of rounded out by the even sharper hop bite. And like, it was the weirdest thing in the world, but it was delicious.
Yeah.
And like, I would think to myself, like, I can chug this, and have like two pints and be like, oh, my stomach hurts now. But like, it was so good going down. When that beer kicked, it was a very sad day at the brewery.
Yeah, I love a good like saison or like a wild ale, like when they're done right. They're so good. Like there's the brewery Homage in LA, and they have an LA location and Pomona location. And it's just like they're known for their saisons. And it's like, so I will drink them like from there almost exclusively. Not to say that other breweries can't make good ones or anything like that, but
I get that.
Yeah, it's just not my go-to. But whatever they're doing is like
do something right.
Yeah.
Saison is one of those styles. I feel like when it came on the scene, it was very much like the IPA. Like, how funky can we make this?
Oh yeah,
how horse blankety can it get?
Yeah.
That turned me off to a lot of like saisons and stuff. 100%. And there was times at World of Beer where I'd be teaching beer school.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, all right, we're going to open the bottle of what's considered like the best saison in the world, La Fantôme, right? And like, everyone would try to be like, this isn't good. I'm like, well, that's your opinion. But yeah, it's just one of those styles that like, when it's good, it's really good.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Oh yeah, dude. And you know what I'm always curious about too, like talking to brewers, is like, what's like your approach to feedback? Like when it comes like customer feedback? Because I know it's like, I mean, sometimes it depends on who it is, I feel like.
100%.
Yeah. If it's a brewer, maybe.
If it's a brewer, that opinion holds a little more weight, or, someone with a Cicerone or at least a Cicerone level of knowledge.
Yeah.
I'll pay attention to what they're saying a little bit more. But, sometimes there's people that being like, I don't taste diacetyl in this beer. I'm like, yeah, because that's an off product. No. Beers are supposed to have diacetyl.
Oh,
it's like, no, sweet child. That's not sweet summer child. No. A lot of people just don't know what they're talking. Or like they hear one buzzword somewhere and they're like, just repeat that forever.
Yeah.
Ad nauseum. So it just depends. If I hear something enough times, then I'm like, okay, like the average Joe is saying this enough times, there's obviously something there, maybe.
Okay.
So I'll go back and try to examine what they're tasting, But yeah, for the most part, I try to avoid reading reviews.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones is like, best beer I've ever had, or best stout I've ever had. I don't like stouts though. 2 stars.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what?
Why'd you rate it?
Yeah. That stuff just drives me nuts.
Oh yeah. No, it irks me too. Like, anytime that, like, if you're going to review something or if you're going to go on Untapped, it's like, don't go on there and rate something that you're not even like, don't rate a style that you're not a fan of. Like,
exactly.
Go there and drink a style that you like. If you want to rate that one, because then at least you like what you're like, you have some semblance of like an idea of what that beer should taste like.
The gold standard, right?
Yeah.
Like, just try to compare everything to that, right?
Oh yeah.
That's one thing that just drove me nuts. Reading those reviews, just being like, well, I'm just gonna not do this ever again.
Yeah.
So occasionally I'll find myself being like, okay, well, I need a little pat on the back, and I'll go read the reviews. Like, yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
Well, you made the right life choice, brother.
I try.
Yeah,
I try
for sure. Next, second to last question I got for you is, if you could bring something back from when you were a kid that's not around anymore, what would it be?
Ooh, Street Sharks.
Oh,
that was a cool show.
Oh fuck yeah! The toys are back too.
Are they really?
Yeah, I've seen them at Target. They have like the little Street Shark toys.
Oh man, you shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah. Hey, is it okay if I say?
Yeah, you can
say kids coming.
Yeah, kids coming.
A reason to buy a toy.
Toys. No. Here you go, buddy. Look, cool sharks.
It's a brand new little Street Shark.
Yeah.
Imagine if they brought back the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh,
we'd be in business.
Cool, oh yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. 90s toys and 90s cartoons was the best.
Oh, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like that era, like whether it was like wrestling or cartoons or like Saturday morning cartoons or after school watching Power Rangers, any of that stuff, and like everything that we talked about it before, but everything in this room.
Yeah, literally everything.
Yeah. And R.I.P. to Chuck Norris because I saw that one. I thought, wow.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. I wish like. Because I know you said this place gets popping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if anybody listen, if you're ever in the area, like, you're going to be in McAllen, come down. You got to check out obviously go to Howling Rabbits. But when this place opens up, come over next door and get down with the 80s and 90s and 2000s.
Oh, yeah. It's neat. It's definitely like stepping into a time machine when you come in here sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Good music vibing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And can't go wrong with that, man. Especially nostalgia. Nostalgia just sells.
It really does.
Yeah.
There's a reason they're making every, sequel and remakes and all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? I've never done, I don't think I've ever done this on the show before, but I call this, I was brainstorming new segments and I was going to be like, one's got to go. And it's hazy IPA, although your choices are hazy IPA, West Coast IPA, lager, or stout.
As much as I'm going to hate saying the West Coast IPAs.
Okay.
I think they kind of ruined IPAs for so many people that if they went away, I wouldn't be offended.
Okay.
There's worse things in life.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, West Coast, that old abrasive, that's just like overly bitterness. That's
Oh no, yeah, depending on like how they who makes it or if they're going back to the danky stuff. But I mean, West Coast is probably my favorite. But honestly, the West Coast pills lately has been the most.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah,
a little bit of that like residual crystal malt
level.
Okay, I can get behind that. Yeah, just that old school. I guess old school IPA. West Coast.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what the PTSD in me goes back to immediately. It's just like, deadlift.
Yeah. Sorry, I almost burped and it was right into the mic. So yeah, I mean, you said you guys have mentioned. You had mentioned earlier like how you guys have been distributing more, and stuff like that, and like rolling through beer and stuff like that. What's like? How do you where do you see Howling in the next 2 or 3, 4 years?
Probably just trying to max out the capacity in our system right now.
Yeah,
we're probably at 80% capacity right now. Really just turning and burning as much as possible. But yeah, just being in a few more local restaurants and stuff like that.
Okay.
There's really only so much beer we can make. We have a 10-barrel system, and we've been going through so much in-house that it's been a fun juggling. Trying to have beer for market, but also have beer for us. In-house is always going to be number one priority. Yeah, it's where we make the most money. It's where I get to see a customer go back for a second cup.
Yeah.
Which feels good on the inside.
Oh, of course.
But it's been a juggling act, man. It's trying to max out that brew house. And so, I can see us in a few more restaurants locally, but just honestly, just us having fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're
Has there been any talk of like an offsite brew house?
We've been kicking that idea around forever, but in order to make money on the distribution side of things, you have to distribute
a lot,
an ungodly amount of beer, man. And at that point, there's only one of me.
Yeah.
Right. And so if I was at a production facility full time trying to get that going, I feel like we would start to slack here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's just, So right now we're just trying to get our name out there a little bit more. Like I said, I've been 3D printing tap handles. For, stuff like that. And
you painting those too?
Yep.
Okay.
Paint them up. Yeah. We, sell them to the distributor. They give them out to all the customers and stuff like that. And it's been a fun little side project for me, but and then they're like, can we get 30 more tap handles? And I'm like, that means 30 more accounts. Like, I don't know if I have that much beer. But it's been fun trying to meet the needs of the local market while also meeting my like hyper local in-house market.
Oh yeah.
So
okay. Yeah. At the end of the day, what's your shifty?
This coconut porter here.
Okay. Here. Let's jump on in. Water's fine.
Yeah. So we've been playing with the recipe a little bit. This one's a little bit lighter than I would like, but the coconut is spot on.
Oh yeah.
Oh. It's like a latte.
Oh yeah. And I think I remember telling you too, I'm not like the biggest coconut guy, but but it has to be done right. When it's done right, and this is done right.
Real coconut. You know, we don't use anything fake. It's all organic coconut that we hand toast in the fermenter with the flamethrower. So it doesn't taste like sunscreen.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing to me. I worked at a pool for such a long time that I have like really intense PTSD when it comes to sunscreen and like need to lather that on constantly. And yeah. So
yeah. No, for sure. I mean, because then it's one of those ones where it's like, even like the guava thing for me, I always like, it's like feet and vomit. Like, well, that's what I get.
I get it.
You know, and that's like, even like when it was like those, when the slushies were starting going around, I was like 450 North or whatever it was, nothing against them. But like, you would have like, like, oh man, this is so good. But then you can only have like a little bit of it. But then there was like other ones that I tried by them couldn't, because it was like those kind of flavors. Yeah. But passion fruit, all the other stuff, golden. Guava, I'm still trying though. Still trying to find one.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try some of yours.
But you know, people's taste buds are all different. Some people taste cilantro and taste soap.
Oh, that's
like
me.
That, you know,
I have that gene.
There you go. I think we talked about that last time, right? Like, yeah, just everyone's different. I think one of my old tapper managers, anytime she tasted passion fruit, all she could taste was like BO.
Oh,
and, like,
really?
It was really intense for her.
Dang.
To the point where we didn't make any passion fruit beers because she would make a face. You know?
Yeah.
Like, so
what are you guys doing back there?
They're like, ew.
Yeah.
So
it's like, did you guys put on deodorant today?
Yeah. I promise we did.
Yeah. You're like, it's all natural. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I love that. That's funny. But I mean, it's been so fun, man. Being able to catch back up with you.
Yeah. It's always a blast to have a beer with a friend, you know?
Oh yeah, man. Cheers. This one's so good.
All right.
Man.
Before we go.
Yeah.
This next one here, it's the Irish coffee variant of the cocoa porter.
Oh.
This one's
it's really, a little darker?
Yeah. A little bit more of that cold brew going on there.
Okay.
That's good. A little sweeter.
Okay.
Did you also get a little bit of that whiskey in the back end?
I'm not getting a ton of that.
No? Okay.
No. Super smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, they both are.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which one's that one?
This is our red ale.
Okay.
The Dusseldorf-style Alt beer.
All right.
So, labor of love. We emulate the mineral content of the water from Dusseldorf, Germany.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's 11 specialty malts in this one.
Yeah.
Nice, smooth, easy.
That'll get you there.
Mm-hmm.
Before we wrap up, wanted to, because the last time we did it, I asked you like to describe yourself in one word, right? But this time I was like, what's a small detail in brewing that maybe some people like overlook, but it makes like a big difference, or like in whether it's like in their journey or just like on the actual technical side of it.
On the technical side of it, I am very OCD.
Yeah.
So like when I take a tank apart, I will sit there and scrub out every single little rivet and every single port, make sure everything is, you know, as sparkly clean as it can be.
Oh, yeah.
Like I know chemicals will hit it and kill everything that I'm trying to do, but I did it myself, so I know it's gone. You know, that's one of those,
of course,
it's a peace of mind thing for me. Yeah, that's one of those things that has really gone a long way for me in the brewing side of things. In my entire brewing career, I've only ever had to dump one batch of beer for getting an infection.
Yeah.
And honestly, the infection was from having a really under-pitched yeast.
Oh.
So like it wasn't even, it was just bad. Like the yeast over attenuated or not autolyzed and started eating itself and doing all sorts of weird stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
But I attribute that to being OCD and being very anal about the cleaning process in there.
Yeah.
You know, so. And then just in the overall journey, I try everything at least 3 times before I'm like, no, it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people I've met try something once, it doesn't work out, and they're like, well, we're never doing this again.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you learn from that experience, and if you fail 3 times in a row, and maybe, hey, this isn't commercially viable, but the experimentation, you're going to have failures. Not everything can be a home run.
Yeah.
But just not letting that get you down, and really.
Yeah. And like you mentioned, like palate, to have different palates, but even like palates change, palates evolve through the years too.
100%.
Yeah. Like I never liked salmon as a kid, and now I love salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all grow,
Yeah. Still can't do onions.
Yeah.
but I can do salmon.
Everybody has their cross to bear.
Exactly.
But yeah, there's times where like all I want is light, crispy boys, real light, easy drinking beers. And then there's times where I'm like, you know what I really want right now is a big old 13% Belgian quad or a big old double stout or something, and
can't go wrong, brother.
There's a time and place for everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but man, this has been an absolute blast. I'm glad we got to hang out and have some beers, and we'll have a couple more after.
Oh yeah.
But congratulations on having your first kid.
Thank you. That was very
awesome.
Excited.
And everybody, check out that if you're in the area too. If the Landlocked Pirates are playing, check them out.
Oh yeah.
Come down to Howling Rabbits, get some beer. They have obviously great food too, and then also check out DeLorean. So,
yeah, come on by, guys. We're always open 11 to 2 every day.
There it is, man. Well, I appreciate you, brother.
Anytime.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, and you know what? I totally forgot to talk about the NFL draft. And then Fernando went 1. Obviously, that was a given, I think. But, always love the draft. But the only thing is, it's just kind of a tease. Because, we don't get any like preseason football or anything until like late July, early August. But yeah, it's always fun to watch it. So again, I just want to say thank you, Andrew. Thanks, bro. Like I really appreciate you. And, I know I say this a lot, but it's like this industry, it's a testament, like going down to McAllen, small town in Texas, and South Texas. And it's just a testament to the industry. It just shows you can go anywhere in this country and find great beer. So start your craft beer journey, man. Get out there, go traveling, take a road trip, fly somewhere, man. Go to these different breweries and support, man. Everybody should be getting out there and doing what they can to help. All right. Well, that's all I got for this week. So I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Have a great week. Have some craft beer. Enjoy some playoff hockey. Enjoy some playoff basketball if you're into basketball. But yeah, and also don't forget to support local, drink local, and find your beer. Cheers.